Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, hey, what's up? I'm Imtarotchick. If you are returning, hey, what's up? So this has been highly requested. A lot of you guys have been emailing me. And today I've decided that I will go ahead and look into this for you all. So as you know by the title, we will be looking at Vanessa Bryant today and just kind of checking in and seeing where she's at. Before I get into this reading, I do want to say I really have been avoiding doing any kind of Kobe Bryant reading or a Kobe Bryant related reading because I felt like when he died, everybody was pulling at his energy. Everybody was pulling at Vanessa's energy. And I'm not saying that I don't feel like it's disrespectful, but I do feel like a lot of people weren't coming from a genuine place. I feel like a lot of people tried to exploit his death and tried to use it as an advantage to get more views or sell merchandise, just trying to capitalize. And y'all know, like on this channel, we have fun and we look at different things, and it's never really been a motive for me to, let me do this so I can get views. Never been that way. And again, I'm not saying that everybody was coming from that place, but I felt as though a lot of people were. So the reason why I didn't do it right away is because I wanted to wait. Like, I wanted to give it time. And I still feel as though maybe it still might be a little bit too early. But I do feel like it would be a safer point than, doing it before he's buried or anything like that. So that's why it's been taking me a while. And that's why I've been kind of doing other readings and have been avoiding that, because I just felt like it was too soon to be trying to pull at his energy, tug on her energy. And I just wanted to give it a little bit of time. So I hope you guys do understand that. The second thing that I want to say before we get into this reading is I'm going to say whatever shows up in these cards. So we're all pretty sensitive about what happened, but if you can't handle hearing something you might not like, I suggest that you click off now. I do have other videos that you might enjoy, but I always give this disclaimer if I'm going to be doing something that's a bit controversial or still emotionally raw to others. So again, if you cannot handle, hearing anything that you may not like, please go ahead and click off of this video. There are several other readings that you might want to look at, or I invite you to go look at my other readings. But I'm going to say exactly what I get. And yeah, that's not to say I'm going to get anything bad, but I just have to preface that, okay? So I've already pre-shuffled my cards, so let's go ahead and dig in. I'll probably do a few more shuffles. Now, Vanessa Bryant is a Taurus, you guys. So we all know that she's pretty strong, especially after that speech she gave at the memorial service. But there is a tendency to be private, okay? And she is the kind of person that would allow her emotions to kind of build and fester up. I see this a lot with Taurus women. Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, can you tell us what is going on with Vanessa Bryant right now? Three of Swords right away. The Empress. Got the Chariot here. Full card. Queen of Cups. I tell you right away, you guys, I feel like this sense of anxiety, okay? A little bit of nerves here. What is going on with Vanessa Bryant right now? I mean, a lot of this... Okay, we're going to use this. Hierophant. Queen of Swords. I'm going to get back to that, because that means exactly one of the things that I was just talking about. Anything else about Vanessa Bryant? Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. We have a good little bit to start with. If you can't see all the cards, don't worry, because I always pull them down and I hold them up. So right away, we're going to Three of Swords. So Three of Swords, Vanessa is still feeling heartbroken, as I'm sure we all know. But this heartbreak is like a bitter heartbreak. Her feelings are very hurt. This is a card of sadness. Okay? You see those 3 daggers like right to the chest. That is how she is feeling about this situation, and just currently like life in general is just, this is very traumatizing for her, understandably. And it's just like right off the bat, like this is still a very bad time. We move here to the Empress card, okay? So with the Empress card showing up, this is a woman who's had babies, okay? I'm even getting something like maybe she was trying again to have another child. But right now, it's just like she's not sure of herself, okay? So this is a woman who is going through this bitter heartbreak, sad, hurt feelings. She's not feeling that well about herself. And this is like mother energy as well. So she's a mother. And again, she could have been trying for another child. Very well could have been. But her self-esteem has pretty much been rocked, okay? And we have the Chariot coming in here, and the Chariot is just saying like she is trying to move forward. She is trying to move forward, you guys. And the Strength card, it's like it's going to require a lot of strength. Something that she has a great deal amount, but it's very overwhelming, you guys. Like I can't even stress to you all how overwhelming this is for her. The Chariot is also going to represent like courage, okay? She's having to muster up a lot of courage to move forward. I'm going to be honest with you guys. A Chariot is also like a warning card. Like she is doing her best to not be vengeful, because I do feel as though she may be thinking about getting revenge. It's just, I don't want to say payback, but the feeling is as though like this would be a caution to her, like try not to be revengeful. Do not try to get revenge. So it's like, I'm trying to be strong. And this is taking a lot of courage for me, to try to move forward. But there's a part of me that wants revenge. Okay? There's a part of her that wants revenge for this. Whew. All right, and then the Strength card, we pretty much already discussed that. The Strength card is saying like she has a lot of strength. She's very strong, emotionally, as well as physically. Okay, and it's like now is the time for her to have great strength, because she's really going to need it. This is also would be a warning card for her to use her patience wisely. Okay? Think things through. Take the time that you need to think things through. Because I keep feeling like she is really just wanting revenge. She is wanting revenge for this incident. There's also like a message here like, don't overreact, which still could be going back towards the vengeful part in her. It's just kind of like, she's going to be confronting a lot of things, you guys. Yeah. Let me pull a clarifying card, because it's like, okay, if there's any bad situations that's going on, which there are, it's like, I'm going to confront them now. But see, she needs to be patient, and she needs to use her patience wisely and not overreact to certain things. It's kind of hard to say, don't overreact to things, because this is this is pretty freaking tragic. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And it's just like, how can you tell a person how they should feel or how they should act? But I feel like this would be more so towards maybe making the wrong choices. You know, using that emotion and channeling it to anger and making the wrong choices with that. That's what I feel like that is pretty much speaking to as she deals with this very trying time. Can we clarify the strength card? I can't even imagine. And my heart goes out to her and her family and Kobe's family. The day that this all actually happened, I did a reading on Faith Evans. And y'all can check that out if y'all want to. And I, was just like, I felt really shocked. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, wow. So many emotions. It's just like, this was her leader. This was her king. We have the Emperor card here in reverse. This was her emperor. Kobe was, the king of her castle. And it's just like, with him out the way, we have this devil card here. It's like, with him out the way, or him being so tragically taken away, and her daughter as well, it's just like these negative thoughts. She's having a lot of negative thoughts. Okay? Just not emotionally in a good place. No. And again, I don't know why revenge keeps coming up. And then it's Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, so Kobe was basically like her king of her castle, this wealth and this nice life, but he's gone. He's not there. It's like his absence. And she's having, these negative thoughts. Because, see, at first, it's that initial shock. It's that initial shock, you guys. And that initial hurt. And then after a while, that hurt becomes like a bitter kind of hurt. And it just, oh, you guys, it makes her just want to get some kind of consequences in order. I did also hear that she was suing that helicopter company. I don't know if that's true or not. But that could certainly be one of her means to getting some kind of consequence for this situation. Some kind of justice. Okay, so the next card that we have popping up for Vanessa right now is going to be the Fool card. Vanessa is really wanting to deal with things her way. I'm even getting like maybe even like the business structure. Also like the finances and the planning. She's taking a whole lot on her shoulders. And there is this thing with her, like she's not really willing to listen to other people. Okay? And she would need to be careful with that, because the Fool card in reverse is saying that is being careless. Okay? You can't do this all by yourself. You can't do it all on your own. She's going to need counsel, not just for her emotional feelings about the situation, but for, because see, you guys, I'm getting a lot of like business deals or some kind of business related finances. There's a lot that's now on her shoulders, and she's going to need counsel. She's going to need people to help her. But right now, she's basically feeling like she can do it on her own. And there is a stubborn side to her where it's like she's unwilling to listen. And she should listen, because if she doesn't, there's going to be a lot of careless things that's going to happen as a result if she doesn't. All right. So here's Queen of Cups showing up here. Woo, my hand's about to start shaking. So Queen of Cups, this is basically showing Vanessa as the need to have beautiful possessions around her. So I don't want to say that she's materialistic, but she definitely likes to indulge in that kind of lifestyle. The Queen of Cups, it's like these possessions around her, like they have to be beautiful. Queen of Cups is a loving kind of character and a good listener, someone to talk to. But she's also concerned with public opinion. Yeah. And she's seeing herself as a distinguished female. Okay? Which I guess she is a distinguished female because of her position. Okay, thank you. So this is also what I'm getting, you guys. This is a newfound fame for her. Let's get a clarifying card for Queen of Cups. This is a newfound fame for her. Sure, everyone pretty much knew who she was, but there was never really such a direct attention on her as there is now. So this has brought about fame for her. Thank you. Yeah. Oh. One more clarifying card for the Queen of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Hierophant. All right. So, wow. You guys, she is really going through it. Like, really going through it. Because it's like I have all of these possessions that I love, this lifestyle that I'm living and that I'm deep into, because I do get that she's deep into this lifestyle, and it's just like behind this newfound fame, it's like I have it, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy. It will be like being in a castle and looking around at all the beautiful things inside of it, but not feeling, that same feeling is not reflected inside. So it's like I have all this stuff, but I'm lonely. And I also get as though it's like she's, oh man, she's thinking of all of the memories that she's had with Kobe and not just Kobe, but her whole family. It's like everybody is included in these flashbacks. I'm getting like maybe a movie night where everybody is laughing and having a good time. It's just like all of these broken memories, you know? I do also want to say Queen of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Hierophant popping up here. There is a sense of arrogance with her as well, though. I do have to mention that. There's like a sense of arrogance, and maybe that goes back to the Fool card where she's unwilling to listen to others. Feels like she can do everything by herself. And is just really trying to be strong. But at the same time, it's like it's coming across as arrogance to people. It's coming across as arrogance to people. And another thing that's come to me with the Hierophant in reverse, she doesn't want anybody to take advantage of her. And maybe that's why she's not really listening to other people. Maybe that's why she's trying to carry everything on her shoulders, because she doesn't want to be taken advantage of. But I do feel like she may end up getting taken advantage of because of the fact that she's not allowing help from other people. So that's kind of like a double-edged sword. But she's definitely trying to obtain her lifestyle. She's definitely accustomed to that. As we know, she desires beautiful things around her. Let me see if I can get... No, we're going to move on to the next card. One thing I do want to mention, though, with Queen of Cups in reverse is that... All right. I already told y'all in the beginning of the video, if y'all don't want to hear something that might not be too good, y'all might want to click off your final warning, because this card is also saying, and I can't put it away until I share that message, is that you may want to look behind her smile before fully extending your trust to her. I'm not sure why that message is coming through, but it's just like you might want to look behind that smile before you fully extend your trust to her. And it could just go back to her state of mind. Because I'm telling you guys, like, emotionally, and this is tragic, you know, like, some people have been able to kind of like move on from the situation by now, but this is her life that she has to live every day. She has to wake up every day knowing that her husband is gone and her daughter is gone. You never get over losing people that you love, especially like something like this. Oh my gosh. This is just tragic. Yeah. 8 of Swords is coming up next. This is a situation that she feels like it's very difficult for her to get out of. There's like emotional isolation with this as well. It's so hard for her to get out of this cloud. You know, it's just, wow. And we should all keep her in our prayers, that she moves the best that she can. She's going to make some mistakes, because I did see that card before where we talked about she doesn't want to get taken advantage of. And that's why she's trying to carry everything pretty much on her shoulders. But also because of that very reason, there is going to be leeway for someone to take advantage of her. So let's keep her in our prayers, that God gives her the discernment of how to move and who to trust. I think that is the most important, the best thing that we can do for her is pray for her. Because she ain't perfect, so she's not going to be making perfect decisions. No. Let's talk about this King of Swords here. There's another man that's showing up in this spread, you guys. This guy is tall, he's thin, he has some kind of position and authority, so he has some kind of wealth, and he kind of like decides things, and he executes them. I don't feel like this is Kobe's energy. I do feel like this is another male. And he's going to be trying to, is he trying to help her make these decisions? Can't be, because she's not willing to listen. Anyway, there's a man that's coming forth in this reading, and he's wanting things to be made in a very quick manner. So I am getting like rush decisions, okay? Action is going to occur very quickly. Let me get a clarifying card. There's a warning with this guy too, because I feel like he's going to try to use his personal desires to kind of act with authority. That's weird. Who is this? Let me clarify King of Swords. He's definitely going to be trying to use his position. Temperance. He's definitely going to be trying to use his position to get what he wants. His authority. King of Pentacles. All right. This guy that's showing up in her cards could be trying to get close to her and get next to her. And this is going to be a man that has wealth. Look, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. This is a man that's established, that has wealth. And he's been kind of patiently, probably already wanting her. It's like he's gonna use this tragic moment to really try to get in good with her or solidify himself in some way. What? Oh my goodness. Hierophant. Didn't we? Maybe I pulled that in another clarifying card. Yeah, here's the Hierophant again. So we have the Hierophant card coming in again. In reverse. We have that 2 times. Ooh, you guys, this is turning into something. This is going to be the person that's going to try to take advantage of her. Yep. Because he came in as the Hierophant. Yep. And she doesn't want to be taken advantage of, so she's really going to have to watch herself. Queen of Swords. So when I pulled this card earlier, this is going to be Vanessa here. And Queen of Swords is somebody that's mourning the loss of a child. And is mourning the loss of could be just... She's mourning a loss, and she's a grieving woman, okay? And most of the time, well, not most of the time, usually almost always, Queen of Swords means that she's grieving a child. So, and she's grieving in privately. So she is still obviously grieving the loss of her husband and the loss of her baby. But this is specifically saying like she is in mourning. And more specifically, she is grieving a child. And again, this is saying like she is grieving in private. But she is still going to try to find the strength to carry on and move forward, as we saw with the Chariot card. It's like, and it's taking a lot of courage and a lot of strength for her to move forward. And it's just like much is going to be required for her to move on. Not necessarily move on, but move forward, because she's never going to move on from this. This is traumatizing. Nobody would, you know? And if she were to just move on quickly, somebody better call Crime Daily or something like that, because that would be fishy. Okay? But this is saying like, no, this is going to be really hard for her to move forward, and it's going to require much work, okay? And it's going to be at times where she's going to say to herself or think to herself, I thought I wouldn't be at the place that I still am now, like 6 months from now. It's like 6 months from now, she's still going to be in the same emotional place. And it's going to be times along the way where she's going to stop and be like, oh my God, I just thought I would be over this part by now. I didn't think I would be crying every night by now. You know? And it's like she can do it. She can move forward. And this is just saying that she will be okay. She will succeed in moving forward. She will be okay. Ace of Cups. This is going to deal a lot with card of blessings. She needs to remember that she is still here for a purpose. She is still here for a reason. It's very hard for her to really, really see her blessings right now. I feel she sees that when she looks at her children, but it's like this cloud that surrounds her mentally, and that's preventing her from really being able to see the full cup or the full picture of her blessings. Okay? So that is what's going on with her right now. We can check back in. You guys, please keep her in your prayers. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.